Story time. No one noticed when Mrs. Shaw stopped coming out to sweep her compound. She had always been there every morning at 6 a.m. sharp, dragging her old broom on the concrete like it was a sacred ritual. She greeted everyone, even the dogs, especially the children. But one morning, there was total silence. When her neighbor Mama Kayode knocked, it took a full minute for the door to finally open. Mrs. Shaw looked smaller, not sick, just collapsed from the inside. "I'm fine," she said. "I'm just resting." She lied. The truth was that her only son Thomas had died in a car accident in Freetown 3 weeks ago. They hadn't spoken in over a year. Their last conversation had ended in shouting. He stormed out. She told him never to come back until he had learned some respect. And he never did. When the call came, she had stared at her phone for over a minute, hoping and praying that it was a prank. That someone would laugh and say, "Ha, we got you." But no one laughed. There was no funeral. His friends had buried him quickly. She didn't even get his clothes, just a single photo sent to her by one of his colleagues. In it, he was smiling, wearing a shirt she had sewn for her over 3 years ago. That was when she stopped sweeping. Every day after that, she sat in a small parlor, looking at the shadows, hoping that one of them would become him. Then one evening, someone knocked again on the door. It was a young girl, maybe 19, slim, nervous, carrying a small baby. "I'm sorry to disturb you, ma'am. My name is Mabel. I was with Thomas." The baby in her arms hiccuped gently. Mrs. Shaw didn't speak. She just stared at the girl like she had just grown from the dust. Then, very slowly, she stepped aside. They talked until the power cut out. Mabel explained everything. How she and Thomas had met. How Thomas had left York because of the stress. How he was working 2 jobs just to prepare for his child's birth. How he had planned to return to Calba Town and make peace with his mother. "He never stopped talking about you, ma," Mabel said. He was just very scared. Tears ran down Mrs. Shaw's eyes, heavy ones. She took the baby in her arms. He stared up at her with wide eyes. "His name is Kevin," Mabel said. Mrs. Shaw didn't say anything for a long time. Then she whispered, "I forgive you, Thomas, and I will love him like I could have loved you." The next morning at 6 a.m., the neighbors had the broom again, and for the first time in weeks, Mrs. Shaw feels happy again. The end. Thank you for watching. If you love stories like this and would love to see more, please give me a follow, smash the like button, and comment your thoughts on the story below.